Hi, how are you? In this video, I'm going to show you one of the most amazing ways that you can triple Town Hall 9 with witches. That's right, this strategy you probably have never heard of. It's really amazing and we are going to get started right now. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Captain Nemo. Welcome to another video. Today, I'm talking to you about witches. And you'd say, oh my god, Nemo, witches again at Town Hall 9? We know they're OP. They're super OP. Yes, they are. They're very OP. There are many different strategies that you can use to crush, destroy Town Hall 9 bases with witches. They're almost like a 90% hit rates if you know what you're doing. All you need to do is set it up right and bang bang and you can take out bases. You can be a hero. You can blast out any Town Hall 9. Or almost any Town Hall 9, and yeah, you can do that. When today, I'm bringing you a strategy that you probably have never heard of. This one right here is actually my second favorite Town Hall 9 witch attack. I have two witch attacks that I really like. One of them I will link in the description of this video. I've made a video about it actually. It's the stoned witch attack. It works really well. It's pretty much my favorite way to hit with witches at Town Hall 9, but this one right here comes in close second. It's an amazing attack. It really is. It works really well. It's finesse. It's awesome. And what it does, what I love about this attack, he works really well with my stone witch attack. So the stone witch can take out most of the bases, and this one can take out the rest. So these two witch attacks in your arsenal, the one that I will link in the description of this video at the end, after you watch this one and this right here, that is all you need to know to take out almost every Town Hall 9 base. I'm telling you, I guarantee it. Almost every Town Hall 9 base, these two attacks, if you master them, nice and easy. So let's get started. Let me show you what this attack is all about. I'm super excited. This is one of my favorite ones. I've used it in so many different places. I've used it in league hits. Man, it was just... seriously. I love this attack. So what am I talking about here? It's a variation of a witch slap, kind of, right? So it has a golem for tanking, and it has 5 healers because it's gonna have like a mini queen walk on one side and a mini witch walk on the other side, with a tanking golem in the middle and then witches and wizards behind with the bowlers and everything else. It has a little bit of a finesse factor to it. It's like it has an anti-funnel. I don't know if you ever heard of an anti-funnel. I'll show you what that's all about. That's right, anti-funnel is crazy. And then it has a main kill squad that goes into the base. There's 2 jumps to keep pushing the golem through, and then you have a rage and a heal, with the poisons being, you know, most of the time for the clan castle with the queen. So let me show you how this works. We're gonna actually try to go and find a base, find a max base that we can, you know, find out there in the world, and hit them so I can just do it live and show you, like, I'm not even gonna plan. I mean, I'll plan a little bit. And let's find a max one. I mean, this is pretty decent. What do we think? Okay, so we can do this. So what is the key to this attack? The key to the attack is to make sure that you can capture you want to capture the center, the expos, right? So the expos got to be shooting at the golem, and then you have a mini queen walk on one side, and a mini witch walk on the other. And then the key to this is you got to make sure that the witches and the queen, they walk down each side. So if I go down this way, I want to make sure that my queen goes down. It does not go into the base. You do not want your queen or your witches to go into the base. It is literally an anti-funnel. And then when you're looking at the witches, you want to start them on one side, right? So I'm going to do this. I'm going to start a wizard right on top of my head. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 on the witches, and then 1, 2 on the healers, and then another wizard. That's my first funnel. I'm going to start a wizard on the other side, and then I'm going to go with the queen on one side, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 are my... That's my other reinforcement. That is my other anti-funnel, as you notice. That is what's happening. I am funneling the base. I want the queen and the witches and everything to go that way. I do not want it to go in. And that's what I'm doing here. Once that happens, once I realize hopefully that my queen goes that way and not, yes, she does. There you go. I'm going to send my golem right down the middle. Golem with the rest of my wizards. I'm going to put my jump in. I'm going to go with my 4 witches. I'm going to go with my king and my bowlers right down the middle. Let's see, we have to make sure that we use the poison over here for the clan castle, and then rage everything into the base. I want to rage into the base. Notice that everything is walking down the side, and then once it goes in, I'm making sure that I heal. What is the key to this attack? It's an anti-funnel funnel. Your golem does the tanking for your witches and the troops behind, right? And then you have your bowlers with the witches wrecking. Your queen takes and provides basically a nice funnel on one side and the other and keeps walking, and then your witches do the funnel on the other side. And your healers, there's 3 on the queen, there's 2 on the witches. They basically start switching around and healing what needs to be healed versus what is being healed, and then everything just kind of meets down the middle. So witches on one side, 4 witches, 2 wizards, 2 healers on one side. That is your anti-funnel. You want the witches to go this way. You do not want them to come in, you want them to go down the side. Same thing on the other side. You have your queen, and then you have your 3 healers on her. So you want her to go down that side as well. Creates leaving all of the buildings in the middle as your hook into the center of the base, which is your golem, your 4 witches, your 4 wizards, your king, and then your bowlers with the 2 jumps, rage, and a heal into the base. That destroys, as you can see, bases. I mean, I know this is a center base, it's not the best base, but honestly, league bases, it does not matter. The idea here is you want to make sure that you funnel both sides and you go into the base. Now, some people actually like to use this even without the bowlers. They say it works. It's really difficult for me. I did cook up one attack where I'm going to show it without the bowlers. I'll actually show it with like looms or something like that, so we can see how that works. But another one, I will show you one more attack of this because it works so well. I love this attack. This is the anti-funnel. It's like one of the only attacks where probably one of the only attacks where you actually use an anti-funnel to get into the base at 9 with the witches. This is crazy. I love this attack. Let me know what you think down below. Let's get into the next one. That's right, here we go. Let's do it one more time. Let me show you another base. Let's try to pick one more. Let's see, we got all the troops, we got everything. Yep, we got our clan castle filled. Thank you very much to everyone, to the home family, of course, of Bomb City over here, 806 Bomb City, for filling out the clan castles, for doing all the stuff. We're very excited. There's a 50-50 going on very soon here. I'm super pumped for that one. There's gonna be a video for that, of course. I'll be showing you all of the attacks from here, all the exciting stuff from the family. Very, very cool. Let's see. Infernos. I'm gonna try to obviously avoid Infernos. You really can. You can 2-star with this attack. A lot of Town Hall 10s. And maybe, you know, I'll show you how that one works maybe as well. But really, it's just an awesome triple attack. It's just awesome attack to crush Town Hall 9 bases. This base, oh my god, this base. Do you see my farming videos? This base, basically everybody's running this base. Like everybody I think who is in gold or crystal runs that base. It's like the most popular base ever. Look. Oh. Okay. Thank you for proving my point. There's 2 different people. They're on the exact. I mean, this is crazy. Why does everybody run this base? What is it? You know what I need to do? I need to redesign this base, I think. Maybe that's what I need to do. I'm gonna redesign this base. I'm gonna make a video that says the most popular Town Hall 9 farming base ever, and it's gonna be this one, just with a little bit of Nemo touch on it. Why does everybody run this base? What is going on? Oh man, I should have hit it. You know what? Maybe I should. Next time I see this base, I'm gonna hit it because everybody else is running it. So, I mean, why not? Okay. I said it. I'm gonna do it. Exact same base. Good lord. Okay. So the same thing, right? You want to make sure that you funnel in, and the key to this attack, right? It's very important. You save your healers, right? So as you're doing your funneling, you want to make sure that your healers are going to be saved by the queen. So you know the queen's touching or something is going on where the healers are not just going to get pummeled. The other thing is very important when you're sending your queen walks or whatever. This expo right here, you got to make sure that the expos are engaged, right? So let's do this. Let's take a look. We're going to go queen on one side. Let's do a queen of, you know what? Yeah. Let's do witches on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then 1, 2, and then 2 healers. 1, 2, and then we're gonna do a queen right here with the 3 healers on her. I like to start a wizard on one side and a wizard on another to kind of make sure that they go one way or the other. I mean, if she goes, you know, if she goes in, it's not a big deal, but same time you kind of want to make sure that she doesn't, because it's the anti-funnel funnel sending in 2 jumps to make sure that all my witches and everything else goes in, right? The key is got to send those bowlers into the base, and as soon as you do, you're gonna want to rage right in there. I dropped the rage a little bit too far. That's all right. We're gonna send poison everything in, and then once it gets into the center, we're gonna want to heal everything. Key part, make sure as you notice the queen over here is hitting the air defense and taking that down. Not kind of good that the witch, actually doing pretty well. Should say, maybe I should have saved one of the jumps to get into this side, but no big deal because I'm gonna use my queen, my king ability to make sure that I punch through the wall, whatever wall that they decide to start going at, which is that wall. So I'm gonna punch the king ability, get through, and yeah, this attack is done. I mean, this base is, it's a terrible base. I don't know why people run this base, but this attack works against any base. It works really well against anti 3-star bases at Town Hall 9. I mean, that's kind of what it's designed to do, right? It's designed to crush anti 3-star Town Hall 9 bases. Not, I mean, I've crushed so many league bases with this attack. It's just not even fair. It's so awesome. And just remember the anti funnel, right? So that's what you want to do. Queen on one side, 4 witches with 2 healers, and then 2 wizards on the other side. And then your golem with the 4 witches, 4 wizards, your king, and your bowlers behind, guided by the 2 jumps, rage, and heal into the base. Nice and easy, bang bang, and you take basically most bases out, and you just walk out and be a hero. Be a Town Hall 9 beast, take out most of the other bases at 9, and you know, be the best Town Hall 9 in your clan, right? That's what you want to be. Well, this attack, and then the other one, the Stone Witch attack that at the end that I'm gonna link this video to, those 2 are the best. That's all you need. That is all you need. Let me show you one last one. Let's try the same attack, but without the bowlers, because everybody says, right, it's very key. You have to have the bowlers in the clan castle because they do a lot of the damage, right, behind the golem and everything. Well, let's try it with like a different army. Let's try it with balloons, let's say. Something just completely like odd. Let's try it without the clan castle. How about that? Let's do that. Let's try that. All right, here we go. Perfect. Another one of these, and we have like a low-level balloons and stuff like that. We're on my other account. Let's try this. Is Lieutenant Nemo. Lieutenant Nemo is in the Scrappy 9s. This is our Town Hall 9, all Town Hall 9 clan. I just started a little while ago. I'm so excited for this one. There's gonna be a whole other video for this, but we're recruiting Town Hall 9s. This is gonna be world domination right here. World domination of Town Hall 9. So before that, though, let's find out if this attack works without the bowlers. Hopefully we're lucky enough to actually get an awesome base. Let's see if we can get, you know what? Don't tempt me, you know? Don't tempt me to hit that same exact base. Where are we? We're in like crystal or gold? I think we're in gold, right? I'm sure I'm gonna see the same base again because I see it 500,000 times. It's funny. I really can't believe that. Ooh, this guy's full. 500k. What is this? This is a dead base. This is a, what kind of a base is this? This is a rushed base. This guy's a Town Hall 11. Good lord. Next one. How's your day going? You can't answer me. I feel like a dentist sometimes. You know, you ever been to the dentist office and you're sitting there like, you know, I had some dentist work, some work done on my mouth just a little while ago. And when you're sitting there at the dentist office, it's really funny. I mean, they're really awesome, right? They're really awesome people, but it's just uncomfortable because it's just a dentist and they got like drills and everything in your mouth, right? And you got the little thing to go shh. Half your mouth is all numb, depending on if it's a little lower or the top of jaw, right? If it's a low jaw, right? They put all that stuff in there, and then half your face is numb. You're sitting there trying not to drool. And then they're trying to talk to you, or they are talking to you, and they like even ask you questions. And I always wonder, like, why do you ask me questions? You know, I got like 500 things in my mouth. I got your drill is in there. I got some of the stuff. I'm not even if I could answer it, I'm not going to. I'm too scared. Come on, base. You can get a good base. Let's go. You know what I need to do? I need to push up. I think I'm gonna take my Lieutenant Nemo and my Sergeant Nemo account, my 2 9s, well, my primary 2 9s, and I think I'm gonna actually push them up as far as I can go. Maybe like Titans, maybe Legends. Well, right before Legends. I don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to go to Legends with them. Although I am bringing my Town Hall 11 and 12 to Legends, that's for sure. There's going to be a whole video series. I actually started it just a little while ago, a trophy pushing series, where I'm actually going to be pushing all of my accounts, but Legends, that's where my Town Hall 11 and 12 are headed. This guy is not a very good farming base, my friend. You should use your walls. Here it is. Here it is. This is the exact same base, just rushed. Man, I wish it wasn't rushed. Am I in like Twilight Zone? Look at this guy. It's got little trees and stuff. He's I mean, really? Ooh, it's cute. Okay, next. Looking for a good base. You know, I'm gonna go like 2 more spins, and if I can't find one, 2 more spins out. Ooh, 600k, nice. I wish I needed loot. 2 more spins after this, and then I'm going to pause you guys until the next. Okay, all right. Not the best hit, but all right. So let's do it. What are we doing? We're gonna do the same thing. Use our hooks. Now, as far as like when you're trying to figure out where you want to send your queen, you kind of want to make sure that you don't really put too much heat on her, right? You don't want her to die. So it's very important to do that. So I'm gonna start with my like wizard right here, and then I'm gonna do like my queen right here. Cause I'm basically trying to 1, 2, 3 establish like a nice little funnel. So the queen goes that way, and then with the witches, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? I'm gonna go with the 2 healers right there, and then the wizard. That's what I'm gonna do. Right there. That should create like a nice funnel. My queen is almost dying. Okay. Let's see here. That should create like a nice little funnel right here. It does, and then my golem goes right in. The golem has got to go into the base, and it's got to provide that nice little funnel. My queen, in this case, is now jumping in. So we're gonna see what happens when this attack does not go the way we want it to go. I'm gonna rage in there, and then I'm going to use my second jump. Let's say somewhere over here. For healing. We're getting in there. I'm gonna poison the king. So in this case, I'm gonna try not to use the clan castle. See if we can make it. The beast attack, but sometimes you really do need the clan castle. Right, those boulders, it's very important. The key to this attack, what's very important, right? You got to make sure that you take down both of the expos. Those expos have got to be shooting at your golem and your tanks, and not your queen and not your witches. You definitely don't want them shooting at your witches because they're gonna get killed. They are. That's what happens. That's what the expos do. So the golem is there to support that. Your queen does a lot of work. She does a lot of work on the cleanup. She does a lot of work on the walking around the base, cleaning up, taking defenses out, and all that. But at the same time, you want to make sure, as you notice, this expo right here is pummeling my queen down. It's going to take it out. It's going to take it out because there's only 3 healers on her, right? And that's the key to this attack. You want to make sure that your golem does the tanking, and then you come in from the sides. Otherwise, it does fall apart, as you notice. Now, did it fall apart because my queen walked in versus going down the side? Remember, the anti-funnel didn't work. This was actually a funnel versus an anti-funnel. That's definitely a factor here. But the other reason too is because there was no bowlers in the back. When there's no bowlers in the back and you're raging all those troops in, the 5 bowlers in the clan castle behind the witches, the skeletons, and you know, you got the king and the golem in there, they do so much work. They just rip bases apart. So it's very important to have the bowlers in the background. I wanted to show you this attack to show you that it does require a clan castle. The stoned witch one does as well, in my opinion. You really should be running both of these attacks with the bowlers, and that says it's going to give you that 100%, you know, 90-something% crush rate. Otherwise, you might end up in a failure like this one right here. So I wanted to show you that and those 2 other attacks because it's an amazing attack. This is something that I've this is the custom attack that I've actually somebody taught it to me. It was a past clanmate of mine. Her name was Lisa, so I want to give her a shout out if she's watching this. Hope she's doing well. And yeah, so this was the most awesome attack, and as you can see, you definitely need to make sure to use bowlers and funnel and get into the base with this attack. Ladies and gentlemen, I just showed you an amazing way that you can crush bases at Town Hall 9 with witches. Something that you can add to your arsenal and be one of the best Town Hall 9s in your clan. If you want to triple and take apart bases, this is one of the best attacks to do it with, along with the stoned witch attack that I'm going to show you at the end of this video. And yeah, so definitely want to check that one out. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, folks, because I got a lot more stuff like that coming for you. There's so many more Town Hall 9 videos, Town Hall 10, 11, and so many other videos. Make sure to check them out. Make sure you see this video right here. That's the one I was telling you about, and I'll see you there.